Do you think, I mean, I think there's an appetite among Americans for social safety nets. I don't know why they get such a bad rap, but do you think we're at a place where some of these progressive policies, if we get the House and the Senate, for example, fingers crossed, we have a blue wave and Democrats take over. Um, Obviously, things still have to get signed off by Trump, but do you think maybe with the next presidency, even there's a real possibility to see these progressive policies take form at the federal level? Like,
Um, well, the reason why we have such an issue with social safety nets in this country is because racism.
hmm
We had them. We literally had free healthcare, free college, free a lot of things. But after the civil rights movement and the Civil Rights Act was passed, white people said, "Nope, we don't want you guys to have free anything." So, and
yep.
that's why we're still suffering. Racism
hmm
is expensive.
Very
So it depends on how willing this country is to come to terms with that part.
right.
Because if you look at the things that like Mamdani is doing in New York, there's no reason that that could not be expanded on a federal level.
Yeah, agreed.
There's
I
no
think
reason.
I think the only barrier to that is racism, as you said, and some people being willing to harm themselves in the pursuit of seeing other people harmed more,
Yes.
right?
There's actually a book about that. It's called Dying of Whiteness,
Mm,
and a psychologist actually um, he explores how time and time again white communities have chosen to, for lack of better words, shoot themselves in the foot
yeah.
than have easier systems that would also benefit them, but also their brown or black neighbor.
hmm Yeah, I
It's
think we've
100% a thing. Yeah.
oh, for sure. We see it play out.
Hmm.
You see people that voted for Trump still are riding with Trump and are suffering financially, right?
Yes.
But they still rock with him because he hates the same people that they hate. I
At
mean,
the
that's
border,
really,
right?
yeah, sure, it's the border. I mean, but when I look at sort of the remaining MAGA people, the remaining Trump supporters, especially with all of the economic turmoil that we're now experiencing, what we did in Venezuela, now we're in a war with Iran. Nobody wanted that. He was going to be the no new wars president. If you're still rocking with this guy, you've got some deep seated hatred. That's the only thing I can come up with
Hmm.
because you're not benefiting.
At all.
Yeah.
At all. And
Um,
it's you literally looking at this political figure and saying, yeah, you can lie at me all you want to, and I don't care. I'll still go with it.
ugh, it's terrible.
It's like what's the limit? Like where's the line?
I keep waiting for it. I don't think there is one for some people.
I don't think
I
so either.
there can't be because he's broken every promise. He's fallen short on every promise, and
Hmm.
yet they're still willing to support this guy. I think for some people there is no line.
I think so too.
Yeah, which is really sad.
It is very sad.
Okay, so being the youngest Black woman to ever run for Congress in Georgia, when you're out there meeting with people, do you find it difficult to connect with people older than you, easier to connect with people around your age group, or is it like a mixed bag?
I think it's a mixed bag. Obviously, just like women talk to women easier, age groups talk to age groups easier, and so I think that's the natural flow of things. But overall, I think it's a mixed bag. I don't really have any issues talking to people across the board.
hmm
Again, that's where, the therapy background comes in. It
Yeah.
helps a lot being able to, not necessarily change my wording or change my message, but meet people where they are.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all about the approach, right?
Mhm.
Not necessarily the language, but just the way you connect with people.